Talk a little bit about follow through with the handgun. Is it important? Yes, it's important because you don't want to disturb the gun as the bullet's traveling through the barrel to get out of the barrel. It is very, very fast, and you can do a follow-up shot extremely fast, but you still need to be aware of follow through. So what we're going to do is a little drill with Britt here is aiming in on target. We're going to mimic recoil of the gun, which I will provide for Britt, and we'll watch his follow through. So what I'm going to do with Britt is I'm going to go ahead and pinch the upper side of the SIRT pistol, not to disturb his sights, so my fingers are resting on the outside of the slide. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for Britt trying to stop what I'm trying to do. On recoil, it's always going to happen. So what you have to do is allow the recoil to happen. You just have to manage it. So as I start to torque up, I'm looking and waiting for Britt to try to force me back down. If he's forcing me back down, he's fighting it. And what I want to do is try to do this until, there he goes. Now Britt's not fighting that. Britt's allowing the gun to come back, but he's keeping a positive control. And what I'm doing is I'm giving a torque up and a little bit back, because that's what recoil is going to do. So as I pinch the slide, I come up and back, and I wait for him to try to fight me. And if he starts to fight me, you know, give him a little bit of relax, let him calm down, get back on it. But what I don't want is I don't want to have, as I mimic recoil, where the student goes limp and allows the gun to go higher up than what it would normally do. And what that's indicating is he's relaxing that, and he's allowing that gun to come further back, which is going to increase time for that second follow-up shot. So I'm looking for positive control, consistent control each and every time. And what I also don't want to do is I don't want to see the gun dip down where he's fighting that. So you don't want to fight the recoil, you just are trying to manage it. So we're not contracting back and we're not contracting forward. Good positive control each and every time. Another test drill is to come up to the student, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to nick the muzzle of the barrel, and it's going to cause a mimic of recoil. Now sometimes what I'll do is I'll miss that so I can see their reaction. If they're trying to fight it, they're going to try to react without even me hitting it. So as I come up, I hit the muzzle, he's controlling that recoil. Same amount of pressure every time, and you're going to be able to feel that pressure. And as I come up, you can see where Britt dipped down just a little bit, anticipation of it. So he's anticipating that recoil, as you've heard so many times before. So as I come up, I hit the gun, he's managing the recoil, he's allowing it to flip, but he's contracting those muscles just enough to control it. And you can see just a very slight, and I say that's probably acceptable, that's pretty good, up close target. But what you don't want to see is you come up and you miss it and they dip way down. And if what you do is that's just another drill, a progression from this mimicking recoil to this mimicking recoil.